This video of the Public Maintenance and Refuse Department was filmed on July 11th of 2022. Unfortunately, it didn't go well. Stay tuned to see why. Howard County Observer here, guys. Alright, so that's been sitting there for a long time. I'm about to go find out what I can do about it and see if it can get it cleaned up. I am not really too worried about the neighbor or the resident here. He might have made the mess there, but this is on the public sidewalk and it's quite a mess. And so I'm gonna go see if I can't get it cleaned up. I don't know if the city needs to make somebody move some stuff out of the way so they can get to it or what. That's up to them, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna go file something on that. So, all right. They come here. See about getting this stuff taken care of. See if my rights don't get violated. All that good stuff. Hey, how's it going? You guys got a public office here?
I'm sorry?
You guys have a public office here?
We don't allow nobody in the offices.
You don't have a public office?
Public office, what's that mean?
A place where we go to talk about stuff? Like
No.
ask for... You don't have an office like that?
No. How
That's
can I help
weird.
you?
Well, I was gonna come and ask you guys about... There's this stuff that's been sitting on the road, like on the sidewalk, and it's been sitting there forever and no one's cleaning it up.
And
so I wanted to...
Is it debris or trash?
Yeah, it's
or
like
what?
limbs and leaves and a bunch of stuff. And the guy that lives there, I'm assuming he put it there, but I'm not mad at him necessarily. There's like a trailer sitting in the way of it and no one's cleaned it up. He said he's called you guys and no one's came to do anything.
And when it comes to limbs, we pick them up. Leaves are done for the season. We pick up limbs. We do it on a rotation basis where we start on the south end and work our way north. But if there's something in the way, then yeah, we wouldn't be able to get to them.
Okay.
But you know what the address is?
Yeah, I do. You guys don't have an office?
Well, we have offices, but for the secretaries.
Right. So you don't have a public place where we can go inside and speak with someone? You got to do this outside?
Look, come to my office if that's
all right.
That big of a deal.
Appreciate you.
Uh-huh.
Here's a picture of... Let me get it turned here.
Yeah, let me see, because that's what I'm... Make sure there's no... Yeah, that trailer's got to get out of the way.
Right.
Yeah, we'll pick it up. All you do is just got to get that trailer out of the way.
Yeah, that's not me though. I
know.
have to talk to the guy that lives there.
Yeah, if that trailer's out of the way. What? And do you know what area, what address this is? Because I'll tell you what 1312...
Plate Street.
Yeah, because we're
South
working.
Plate.
We're working south right now. We're at.
That's been sitting there for more than 6 months though.
Well, if that trailer's in the way, that would be why.
Right.
But
my old lady's in a wheelchair, and we try going down there, and we have to go out in the street to go around all that stuff.
well, let me see that if I can get somebody over there. See if we can do it by hand. Then. Obviously that trailer don't ever move.
That guy that lives there, he seemed really nice. I spoke with him, and
so if I speak to him, he'll move that for me.
he might. I have no idea, but he's
Okay.
not like
I'll stop
budging
him.
or anything.
I'll stop and talk to him tomorrow, and then if I can get him to move that, I'll send a crew over there tomorrow since it's been that long since they haven't obviously got picked up.
Right.
So we can get them out of your way.
And the whole reason for this is because I've had issues with you guys before where I was putting my trash totes out, which isn't you guys necessarily, but I put trash totes, I'm talking about the city in general. I'd put my trash tote out, and then my neighbor would take my trash tote and move it back and put his there. And he was supposed to be putting it on his side of the road, but because the trash people damaged his fence a long time ago, he was like, I'm not going to put it there anymore. So he would take my spot, and then I would go out and I would try and make room for everything. And he'd get mad and take mine and throw it back. And we got in this big old fight about the whole thing. And so that's what this is. This is to document everything.
Yeah, I don't
you guys are city workers. You work for us, so
yeah,
that's
I don't have a problem with that.
All right, cool.
But
I appreciate it.
I will. Let me write that address down so I don't forget it. I'll stop and talk to you tomorrow. If I get that trailer moved, I'll get a crew over there and we'll get them picked up tomorrow, actually.
Awesome. What was your name, by the way?
Tim Winchester. I'm the assistant director here.
All right. Thank you, Tim.
Hey, you're
You have a great day.
You too.
That's what it looks like in here. Safety first. I guess there's no public offices, but got this over here. 1954 Municipal Service Garage.
One day we used to, people could come in, and he'd come in and threatened it and went over the desk at her.
Oh man!
So that's why we had to keep it to where we just don't allow people in.
Oh yeah.
It scared the girl to death.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I mean, he actually came over the desk, knocked her computer over trying to get to her. Luckily, we had one of the guys that was sitting here and heard the commotion and got able to get the guy out.
Right. Well, I'm a constitutional activist, or at least a rights activist, something like that.
That's good.
I don't know if it's a constitutional, because some of the part of the Constitution is kind of questionable now, but I used to call myself that at least. So I'm just an activist, I guess, and I just want to make sure that our government and our city employees are doing the things that they're supposed to do.
We have no problem with that, because you're right. We work for you. We want to do everything we can.
I appreciate you saying that.
Yeah, we work for
this
you.
is going to look good too. You have a great day. Vehicle just sitting here. I don't know if it's city owned or what. We'll do a little walk around. Try not to go in any places I'm not supposed to. We got a camera up there. The point is not to scare anyone. Just doing what people can do. They're gonna let us, so we won't go in any unauthorized places. Looks like this is where they get their gas. Here's their fuel pump emergency shutoff. Zoom in on that. Authorized personnel over here. So we won't go past that fence. Looks like they're back there taking a break. Hello. How's it going, fellas? Break time?
Who you with?
You see anybody with me?
We don't usually have somebody come on and take pictures.
Yeah, well, that's our right, so that's what I'm doing. Yep.
If it ain't right to take a picture of me. No.
Oh, you think there's some kind of right to privacy while you're working for the city?
Well, I don't want to. I didn't say that.
Okay, just making sure.
I didn't say that.
I'm here testing rights.
I'm
So.
right. You got rights. So do I. You ain't got to take pictures of me. That's right.
Your rights are off while you're on the clock, so. You guys have a great day, all right?
Yeah, you too, man.
They say it's unusual. Well, time to start making it more usual for them. Go check the other side out real quick. Let's do this. It is awfully weird that they don't have a publicly accessible lobby or something to go to. Just got to walk up and do the thing, huh? Hey guys, how are you today? Doing all right?
Yeah.
Are you doing all right? Hey, I need to get your name.
You don't get my fucking name at all. It's none of your business.
Oh, really?
That's right. It's none of your business.
Sir, you work for me. You work for the people.
Oh, do I don't work for your ass.
Oh, you don't?
What the hell do you think you come up here and ask me what's your name?
Actually, I was asking
Who
him
the hell
what
are
his name
you?
is.
Pat, that's enough. Now go back to work. Pat, go back to work.
Thanks for giving me content.
Pat, go back to work, please.
You better leave the
Pat.
property.
Pat,
Oh, really?
we're taking care of it. Pat, we're taking care of it.
You might want to listen to him. He knows what he's talking about.
Does he?
Yeah.
Pat, go back to work, please.
I need his name. He was taking pictures of me.
I did too.
So-
You didn't get my name.
Okay, well, I need your name too then.
You didn't get shit.
You work for the public. You need to give me your name.
I don't need
Sir.
shit.
Yeah.
Have you gotten enough so you can please leave? Because it is
Right. Get out of here.
Pat, knock it off.
Are you asking me to leave a publicly funded place? You're not, are you?
No, I'm not, but I'm just trying to diffuse the situation.
Right.
I'm trying
What would cause a problem with me coming
Well,
here and
because
taking pictures
you know,
here?
I do. Some people think that you can't take recording. You can take
Yeah,
recording.
well,
You can take recording.
that's what this is all about, is to teach people, excuse me, I'm speaking.
People are old school and they don't
Right,
want to learn
well-
that. And so they get offended when you say, hey, why you been able to take me? Because I can. You've seen it 100 times on things. People
Mm-hmm.
get. So all I'm trying to do is to diffuse the situation and keep from anything happen like that.
Yeah, well, he shouldn't be acting like that. He
And
works
I
for
will
you
be
guys.
addressing him.
So you're going to address
I
him,
will
right?
address him first thing in the morning that he is not to talk to citizens like that. I don't care what you do. He is not to talk to citizens.
Well,
like
if we
that.
do something outlandish, I
Right,
don't have
I
a.
understand.
I understand
I
that.
understand.
But I don't think what I'm doing is bad. I'm
It just
coming
catches
here
people off
checking.
guard. I
Yeah,
know.
well,
it just catches people.
they
off
need
guard.
to think about things.
Well, you know, I mean, it catches people off guard.
Right. So I am going to need their name. They took pictures of me. I need to be able to. I guess her too.
Oh well, I'll wait till the
Hi.
superintendent gets back.
On the way, so just stick around for a while.
Oh, cool. I will.
I'll wait for the superintendent because I'm not sure if I'm allowed to give out names.
You're not allowed to give out names. You guys went over there and took pictures of my vehicle and stuff. Your guys did, and then she
I
just
think
talked to me that way
you
too.
got into an argument with them, and then they seen you taping. They're walking around doing that, so they just wanted a case. You left, something happened. They had.
Yeah, well, I'll
yours.
stick around since the law's coming. I was
Okay.
getting ready to go, but then I saw the pictures coming and everything, and so I was like, I'm just here to check on you guys, and I did come here with a valid reason, did I
Yes,
not?
and like I said, I'll make sure I try to get that taken care of tomorrow. If I can get that trailer moved, we'll get those taken care of so that your wife don't have to go out in the street. That's the
Now-
last thing I want is your wife in a wheelchair having to go out in the street. That's not safe.
Right.
So if we have to do it by hand, I'll get people there and we'll do it by hand to get those limbs out of the way.
The whole point in doing this is to make people like that more aware of our rights. They have rights too, but when they're on the clock, they kind of get cut off because they work for the city. Now, I'm not saying they don't have any rights, and I can understand. See, if people act right to me, I'll blur their faces out and stuff. And my videos prove that. I do this quite a bit.
Okay.
Now, I'm not as good as what other people do, but there are other auditors out there that will come out here and they will make a big nuisance out of things. That's not what I want.
Right.
You acted great at first. I went down, said hi to everybody. I was nice to everybody. They got rude with me. Fine, whatever. I walked away.
And that's not acceptable. And I will. They will be talked to tomorrow. I don't care what happens. We do not talk to citizens like that.
Well, they did.
You will be reprimanded.
Okay. Well,
yeah, we're not.
Maybe I'll have to follow up on that and see what was.
Okay.
Is it going to be written?
The superintendent makes all decisions on that.
Okay.
So usually, any time of first offense, it's called a written warning. So we just have to tell them, but it's not really put in writing. But I'll let the superintendent make that decision.
Okay.
Because I'm just the assistant, so he's the one that makes all decisions.
All right. That sounds good. I guess she said a police officer's on the way. It sounds to me like you know what's going on, and you can teach them.
You don't have to wait on them. I'll talk to him when he gets here.
Oh, no. Cameras love interaction with police officers, so might as well go ahead and stick around for it. I don't want to run from them.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying to run. It just
Right,
if you needed to leave, I can explain to the officer just something that got blown out of proportion.
My plan was to go somewhere else, but now that the law has been called, I guess I should stick around and make sure that they do their things right too. Because if I get thrown in a cage for doing a constitutional protected activity, that's the problem. Yeah, you invited me in there. I would have never came in there without any permission. I wanted to go into a public office to speak to you about the thing that I spoke with you about. That's really all my goal was.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to get some pictures and stuff just to show my viewers, hey, this is what I do. Most of my content is very boring on YouTube. But, man, you guys got something going here because of them. I actually have some content now, and it's kind of weird. Here they are. Hello.
Howdy. What's up, man?
Not much. The secretary called you. He just was here to make a complaint about some limbs. But then when he got done, he was just walking around videotaping the building. Seen a couple of the guys, though. A couple of guys didn't like it and spoke kind of rude to him, and thinks he should have to leave. And he said he was getting ready to leave, but then they said that they called the police to come speak to him. But it's not an issue. He was just walking around the building, the parking lot, just looking at our place, and then.
So one of the guys called us?
No, the secretary called.
Oh,
She heard him
okay,
out here yelling.
Right.
The guy got mad because he videotaped him, and then he said wanted him to just start yelling at him. And I told him to just go back to work. Nope, don't do that. He was here for a reason. We addressed it.
It's legitimate.
Yeah,
Did you get to file your complaint and all that?
I did. It wasn't really too big of a complaint. I just want to make sure.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
All right.
So-
I mean, are we good?
Yeah, we're good. He just the secretary. I don't know her reaction.
I
Said
understand.
when they started yelling, and they said my guys don't think he can tape him. Yeah, he can tape him.
Yeah, I mean,
you
he's
know.
within his right.
Yeah, I understand. That's why I tried to tell him he's in his right. So I have no problem with him taping. So
I think they need to learn that, though.
I will
You think
address
people
that.
this day and age want to learn? You're right, man.
But no, we're fine. I'll address the guys tomorrow that spoke to him like they did. They can't. He's a citizen. He has a right to tape him. He was just here talking to me, and then when he walked back there and taped them, they took offense to him. Okay. But no, we're all good.
Yeah, and all I did was really just say, hey, guys, how you doing? And they got pretty butthurt about it, so.
But no,
How's it
we're
going?
Good. He's not.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah,
All right, man.
Yeah, I'm not here to
You
cause
need
any
anything from me,
problems. Your name and badge number, I can see it's D.
Yeah,
Craig,
it's Craig 446.
446. I appreciate that. Thank you.
But no, we're all good. I appreciate you coming. Sorry to call you out here.
No, you're good.
Okay.
That's why we're here.
All right, thank
All right,
you.
man. We'll take it easy, all right?
All right, you have a great day.
All right. Hey, thanks a lot. I apologize for that.
No problem.
And I'll address it tomorrow, and then I'll get your limbs picked up for you.
All right.
All right.
Yep.
Have a nice day.
You have a great day, too.
Thank you.
He just said F you to me again. Keep going. This is how your tax dollars are being spent. Guess we'll use this as evidence for something. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here though, guys. Y'all have a great day. Alright. Well, I guess I didn't have to be rude to make something happen. I hate that I'm getting this reaction though. It's terrible. Those guys need reprimanded very badly. It makes no sense. Why would they act that way? Because they're old school? Howard County Observer out.